Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in the school. What a profound statement by Albert Einstein. Hi, my name is Paresh Chitnis and I am a handwriting analyst. If you are a teacher, trainer, or an educationalist, handwriting analysis is an important skill for you to acquire. Just imagine a person committing suicide was a student for 10 years in a school, and the teachers could never come to know about those tendencies in the child. Certainly, the behavior has developed in the formative years of the child, and at that stage, the child was with the school and the teachers. Education is not what the child sees in the textbooks, it's something beyond that. Are you, as a teacher, able to identify these behavioral traits? If no, then you need to understand handwriting analysis to discover the problems of a child. Children go through a lot of trauma. Sometimes situations like marital issues of parents can be a reason for trauma for a child. There can be situations where the child is facing sexual abuse, physical abuse, or is being victimized by parents or relatives. There can be situations where the child is scoring good marks in the exams, performing well in academics, but having issues in behavior and personality. These mental behavioral issues can be identified from handwriting. As a teacher, you have access to the handwriting of children. You keep looking at the notebooks, the activity sheets, the answer sheets of the children. So from time to time, you can have a look at the handwriting of children and identify the problems they are facing. You may not be a very good counselor, but once you identify the issues with a child or you identify a child with the issue, you can direct that child to a counselor or you can talk to their parents or you can bring this to the notice of the authorities so that they can take further action. Not only handwriting helps to identify these behavioral problems, but in academic performance, there are a lot of issues because of behavior. For example, a child may not be performing because of the behavior of lack of planning. Maybe the child does not have sustenance. The child cannot sit in one place and study for a longer time. There can be an impact of behavior on the performance of a child in studies because the child is not detail oriented. The child is trying to do too many things at the same time. The child is multitasking where he is not supposed to multitask. There can also be issues of discipline, or the child may be distracted because of so many things happening around them. Can you identify all such things? If no, handwriting analysis can help you to do this. Just imagine how satisfying it would be when you can understand your students' personality, behavior, and help them to cope up with the issues and perform better in the academics and in the future in their life. What you are teaching might be the best, but is it reaching to the child? If not, then it's not the issue of your teaching style. It's about the child's grasping. It's about the child's ability to learn. You can understand the child's personality and help them to improve in their academics. You can help the worst performing children in your class, and you can also help the best performing children to do better because it's just a matter of behavior and personality. Your handwriting is a graph of your thoughts and your belief. So if your children, your students have limiting beliefs, you can work on them at that time itself. You can develop personality and confidence of your students. Boosting the confidence of the child can directly impact the scores or the academic performance of the child, and the child would be happier and look at life in a different way if you can contribute in their life in a meaningful way. If you feel that you are willing to contribute in their life meaningfully and you wish to develop your students more than what you're teaching them through the textbooks, you must acquire this skill of handwriting analysis. So I invite you to learn handwriting analysis and discover the personality traits of your children and help them to develop into good citizens. Thank you.